Hi, in this video, I will tell you about my experience in the unit Principle of Managing Projects, how I coped with uncertainty, created new knowledge, and gained lessons learned from that. I call this the journey to become smarter. This was me at the first workshop. I was so excited. We formed a group of 5 members. We are from different culture, from different background, and we are ready to start our journey in the unit. We are Fanatic 5. From the first workshop, I was introduced many concepts about project. I found this very interesting because some of them was very new for me. My knowledge was created and built up by socialization. It is the process of conversion from tacit knowledge to tacit knowledge. In my class, this is facilitated by sharing experiences and knowledge, teamwork, communication, and open discussion without barriers. Knowledge was also externalized. It is the process of articulating tacit knowledge into explicit knowledge. This process is generated by applying new concepts learned to practice in our project. By doing research, getting consults from teacher and other peers in the class, my knowledge was combined. It is the process of converting explicit knowledge into more complex and systematic sets of explicit knowledge. This unit also taught me to learn by doing and to reflect on previous knowledge and experience. It is the process of embodying explicit knowledge into tacit knowledge. For me, it is the form of lesson learned and know-how. Taking process of producing project charter is an example. From tacit knowledge of member in team about the project, we discussed to deliver it in the project charter. We did research to make it, and then we learned from the processing of completing project charter and project implementation. Now, coming back to my Fanatic 5. After kickoff, my project team came up with many ideas about the project. For me, I was so confused about many questions. And I believe that it was the same with my other team members. From that, the uncertainty started affecting our project team. We didn't recognize that we was walking into fog. We were struggling with the uncertainty in the fuzzy front-end stage, but we all know that project management is about driving out the uncertainty, and as a project manager, you have to deal with this. So we try our best to find the solution for our uncertainty. At that moment, I tried to persuade my project team only focus on application development, but I failed because other team members think that we can do more than that. I followed the majority with depression. I was not happy, but I am a task-oriented person, so instead of trying to communicating and persuading people to follow my idea, I only focused on the task allocated to me. The uncertainty not only affected us in fuzzy front-end stage, but also implementation stage. We were unsure about what we want and how to achieve it. When scope is too big, it is very hard for us to cover everything. Everything was even worse. Due to the study load and the health problem of the member in team, we could not arrange the physical meeting. We only communicated by virtual environment. All of our project team are international students. English is not our native language, so it is obvious that lacking physical presence sometimes leads us to misunderstanding. As a result, I felt dissatisfied with the final products, and I believe that we failed in showing a high-performance team. But I think the most important thing is that I learned a lot from this experience. My lesson learned are Firstly, building a trust and commitment bar which form the basis for knowledge creation. Secondly, in order to avoid uncertainty in fuzzy front end, build your community early. And thirdly, communication skill and style is incredibly important in project management. For my first lesson learned, I found out that bars should be energized to give energy and quality to the SECI process. For that, knowledge producers have to supply the necessary conditions such as love, care, trust, and commitment. For our project, I propose that we should spend more time together and form informal relationship. When we understand about each other, we are willing to share and listen. That is the dynamic knowledge creating process. The second lesson learned is that in fuzzy front-end stage, if we are too uncertain about the project, we should ask the key stakeholders some questions and get more information and inputs from them. If possible, we should invite them into the work of defining the problems. In particularly, in our project, we should invite the teacher and other peers in class in initial phase of project to help us define problems and clarify our uncertainties. The sooner we do that, the more effective in teamwork we can achieve. Last but not least, the third lesson learned is about the leadership and communication style to achieve success. Reflecting on our project, we have a working in the fog project. This style project calls for certain leadership styles, tight control, strong communication, innovation, and creatively. It requires teamwork as a desire to work and learn together. I also found out that working in a project where you do not have a real power, you have to influence other team members. And the best way to do that is communication. For our project context, when we are uncertain about the project and we have different views, physical presence and co-presence are effective ways to communicate because we can observe the body language and interaction of other team members. For me, in order to communicate more effectively in the multicultural environment, I should be aware of the language and culture factor. Besides, I need to develop my communication skills and I should have a good preparation about the content before communicating with other people. Finally, I will propose my project team sit together to review our project and to reflect on previous knowledge and experience. I believe that the experience that we have, whatever it is, good or bad, we can learn from it. I called my journey in principle of managing projects. It's a journey to become smarter because I learned a lot of valuable. My journey in principle of managing projects may closed, but like SECI process, the knowledge created through this unit can trigger a new spiral of knowledge creation, continue expanding horizontally and vertically. Finally, I strongly believe that understanding about knowledge creation and good communication skills are key success factors of a project manager. They are also one of the effective tools to deal with the uncertainty in a project.